It's Friday, October 26th. Just an update on the construction of the dome. This is the front door. You can see this is now completed in terms of the exterior dense glass. This has got a glass dormer above it. The two outlets for the exterior lights, the electric has been put in, and then Brando kind of changed this a little bit and had these two columns built here, and they'll be stuccoing with ferro cement and finishing those off. So that's a difference. That's the front door. Inside, probably a few changes since last time. The window guys are here. This is a company out of San Isidro, Costa Rica. We went with white window frames, so they bring these metal frames out. You can see, I don't know the dimension on this, but it's probably an inch thick and maybe 2 inches wide. And these are metal, and they're placing these along all the window frames, all the triangles. They're cutting the angles and then attaching them. And some of the larger triangles, they weren't able to do a full piece of glass. We did tempered on them, so they're I think 8 millimeters thick with a center of plastic in between, but they still weren't able to do the full window. They had to put these frames in. So we did it in a starburst type shape where they all point to the center of one of the pentagons. So we'll see how that turns out. It's probably kind of hard to see on this camera. And they've been doing this for at least a week. There've been two of them here. Actually, a week and a day. They came here, I think, last Thursday. We had a lot of rain this last week, and so it interrupted their progress a little bit because they couldn't work out there next to the windows. We did this week. It was interrupting it so much, in fact, that we bought just a ton of plastic and covered the whole house in black plastic. And there is some lighting in here now, so it didn't really affect things in terms of their ability to see. They've got some bulbs hanging from the ceiling. This is how they make the templates for the windows. So they don't just measure this because these are triangles. They brought these wood sheets that appear to be about 3/16, and then they've kind of devised this. I don't know what you even call this, but it holds the wood. They're using one of our metal beams, and then they screw down. It looks like just one of the metal pieces. I'll get away. It's kind of loud, but they essentially cut each of the window templates, they call it, out of plywood, and then they take and they stack all these individual triangle plywood pieces together, and then they take them back to a window place in San Jose that makes the glass according to the size of the plywood. So it's interesting. They have to do this with every single window. While they're doing that, I'll walk back because it's kind of loud, I'll go back into these other rooms here. So this is walking down the hallway. This is the first bedroom to the left. You can kind of see the electric wiring here has been put into place. The guest bath off the hallway. All the sheetrock in this area has been installed. second bedroom. This is a stereo system that we've had in storage for a long time. We've brought it because they've got to do the wiring in the walls before they put sheetrock up where this is going to go. That green stuff up there, they put a membrane over these top windows, and they covered it with the water sealant just until the windows get put in, because like I said, it's been raining so much. You can even see on the floor a couple of wet spots over there where it still comes in from time to time if it's windy. This is the hallway. I don't know if you can see that or not, but the electrical panel in there. They're working. The electrician's here right now. He's upstairs working on running the wiring for the upstairs LED lights. The whole house will have LED lights. This bedroom could actually be a master. It's big enough. Pretty large master closet there. This noise is them cutting out one of the templates for those windows. I would say right now in the house there's probably 12 to 14 people working on this. The other thing that was accomplished this week was the Durock was completed in all the wet areas where there'll be tile. The Durock concrete backer board.